John Morant and the grenade throwing. So I don't know if you saw it or not, Shaun King, but he has a new celebration now. Check this out. Shoots the three, looks to the crowd, choo, boom. So because he's getting in trouble for the gun toting celebration, he's now flipping it Call of Duty style, and he's tossing the grenade and he's covering himself up for safety. So I already see your reaction. I know what my thoughts are, but I want to go to you first, Shaun King. Give me your initial reaction just seeing it. This happened last night, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the NBA, they know how to kill their own product. Like, he's engaging with the fans. Like that's I have no problem with what he did. I don't have a problem at all. I do have a problem with him riding around the city of Memphis with loaded weapons in the vehicle, like in the hoodies on. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with him entertaining conflict with high school kids because they play pickup basketball in his backyard. But I don't have a problem with what he did right there. Like, it's almost like how I feel about the NFL or college football. When a ref will go out of his way, he will run from one side of the end zone all the way to the other side of the end zone to tell a kid to stop celebrating. Like, I feel like there's got to be some grace shown because these games are played on emotion.
Right.
And so as long as you aren't harming anyone or doing something that I think is like malicious, like grabbing your Johnson or, Randy Moss pulling his pants down, shooting the moon to the crowd. Like, come on, man. He basically just saying, hey, I'm on fire. Got to get me off that spot. Like, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay,
and I know JB probably killed him. I didn't get a chance to listen.
No, we haven't talked about it yet. So this is the first time we had. Yeah, the show's been loaded. So let me jump in first, and then JB can kind of close it out. I actually disagree with you on this, Shaun, and I know I'm usually the guy who's on the player side. If John Morant didn't have the history that you just listed, getting in a fight with a high school kid, being on live showing guns at the strip club, having guns in the car, if you didn't have this history of that, then I probably wouldn't care at all. I would be on your side because we often see guys celebrate and kind of use like a gun reference because again they're shooting. If you make a shot, it's just a natural simile, a natural comparison. But you got to know who you are and know the history of who you are and what happened to you. The man was suspended for damn near like half a season because of the situation, because of what he did as a result of having weapons. You got to be smart now, John. Understand that all eyes are on you. The league, you had meetings with Adam Silver, multiple times last year as far as getting you, suspended and getting you back into the league. He had to meet with Adam Silver to even get off the suspension and get back. All that went down. Just be smart and be mature and understand that some stuff this ain't worth it. I'm not saying I'll go out there and play with passion and play with, a sense of a certain mentality, but that's a pre-planned celebration. He did that trying to be funny because he just got fined, Shaun, I think last week for the gun celebration. So now he's like, all right, y'all want to fine me for that? I'm going to find another way to still celebrate and use a weapon to do it to make y'all mad. He's trolling Adam Silver and trolling the NBA by celebrating like this. So for me, it's like, bro, you making all this money. You were somebody who was in contention as being the face of the league probably just 2 seasons ago before all the mess went down. Relax before you end up ruining your brand and ruining your face. Talk to me.
That may be the softest DEI type shit I've ever heard you say.
Don't say DEI because you're trying to fit the JB narrative. You ain't never said that on the show ever.
I don't.
Be Shaun King.
No. Listen, you know how I am. I'm the person you want to mediate a situation.
I do. Yeah.
I can be very objective. That was ridiculous what you said. If you're gonna punish an athlete, you gotta punish the actual behavior, not the past behavior of the athlete. When it's something in game, would you have called a technical on any player in the NBA that did that? You see what I'm saying? Right. So you can't bend the rules.
And he didn't get a technical though. Just for clarity, he didn't get in trouble in game. They just clipped that off as on social. And the fact that he literally just got fined.
But I thought he got fined for something.
That just happened last week for the gun motion. So that just happened a week ago. So now you're going to immediately do this? To me, all right, if anything, Shaun,
so there was no
everything I said, it's stupid at least. Can we agree to that? It ain't smart.
There was no penalty for that.
Not on the court. No, there was no.
Was there a post-game penalty? Was there some kind of fine or something?
Nothing happened yet. We'll see. Even with the gun toting thing, he didn't get in. Nothing happened on the court, but post-game he got fined.
See, I get confused with the gun thing because my young kings told me that was invented like they were pumping ice into their veins. And it's kind of
that's this one right here. That's this one right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Ja was right here with the AK. And he pointed at Steph and Draymond and them.
I'm so out the loop. I'm trying to figure out what the best cigar is to smoke to watch the game. And they coming up with hand signals to kill people. I don't know what's going on, man. I feel like some of these sports.
You an old head now. He said, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
What are the best cigars, by the way?
There is emotion involved in professional sports that you have to allow some of the natural reactions to be a part of the game.
I hear you. But is that a natural reaction, throwing a grenade in the crowd and then covering your head up? Or was that playing?
So if you've already...
Talk to me, Shaun.
Moderated my behavior by fining me for almost everything. I'm still trying to be creative in what I can do to show my excitement.
So, Shaun, last question on this. If you're the Memphis Grizzlies head coach,
right,
and your star player, Ja Morant, just got fined for the and then next game, now he's throwing a boom grenade. You tell me as the head coach, as the leader, you cool with that? You ain't gonna.
What I'm gonna say, considering that the Grizzlies fired their head coach as like the 3 seed in the West, I'm gonna go to the owner and ask him what he want me to do because I like my job. So I don't know what the NBA got going on. I know this is a different topic. I'm sure we'll get to it, but boy, it's tough being the NBA head coach.
Nah,
it's a joke. It's a joke. Hey, Ja Morant, go gangbang, homie. I'm tired of the bullshit. Get the fuck out. Like, I'm tired of this bullshit. Like,
you got a problem with that, JB?
Yeah, you now slapping me in the face as the coach. Fuck you. Get out.
So then how does he
You just got a motherfucker fired. And now you want to continue to do it after this soft-ass fucking commissioner told you not to. Now you're slapping my own coach in the face. And you make my daddy look like a homeboy and a fanboy because my daddy can't tell me and check me as my father anymore. Like, that's what you're telling me. And you're telling all the babies out there, too. Fuck the rules. Fuck leadership. Fuck the actual, precedent that's being set. That's what you're telling everybody. And now all these coaches out here, Shaun, I'm right. You now got to teach these youngsters, don't be like Ja Morant. Be the player, but don't go out and act like him.
So JB, let me pose this question to you, because I'm not the biggest Ja Morant fan anyway. I get kids that come from certain environments that don't know no better. That's all they saw growing up. That's the problem. Ja acting out. I've done my research. He didn't come from that. So
I know a guy that personally coached him, so I know for a fact.
He didn't come from that.
I came from that. Shaun came from that. JB came from that.
I was a 2-parent household. I'm not gonna sit on here and lie. JB,
I'm saying from the hood though.
That'd be like me walking around with gold teeth, acting like, come on.
That's your city culture though.
But I wasn't allowed to do that growing up, so I'm gonna become an adult and act like I was. Like, cut that out.
Talk about it.
JB, my question is this: you're the head coach of the Grizzlies. Ja walks into your office and he asks you a question that is a honest question that's authentic and pure from his core. Coach, I didn't mean any harm by what I did. I'm an emotional person. I'm trying to put a speedometer on some of my reactions, but what do you want me to do in those high intensity moments where we have success and I'm trying to express it?
Act like you fucking been there before.
I thought I was.
No, you're not. Have you not watched? Go watch Barry Sanders all day today.
All day today.
Go watch fucking Barry Sanders hand the football to the referee.
Coach,
stop
acting out. Coach, I'm 24 years old. Who the fuck is Barry Sanders?
Go watch Jason Tatum then, your peer. A guy who goes out there and hoops. He ain't out here throwing no gun stuff up. He hooping, making clutch shots. He might say something to the crowd, but he's not out here.
We keep playing. Hey, go Google it.
Coach, he's light-skinned with good hair. Next.
He's a champion too.
And with the Duke.
You grew up with a bunch of light skins and good hair, and your mama and your daddy, and you know damn well you were Carlton Huxtable.
Listen, y'all are being impossible. I am telling you, if the kid comes to you
player,
at this point and says,
Shaun, let me ask you, why are we making excuses for a kid?
You know, I don't make excuses.
No.
I don't.
I know. I'm saying, why are we out here making excuses for a kid who never had to make excuses growing up? He had it all.
I'm not making excuses.
He had it all. Why are we now making excuses for this grown ass man who's made $250 million? Now we're making excuses.
I'm not. I'm saying I didn't think the last celebration was egregious. That's what I'm saying.
You know what's
the storyline though. It matters, Shaun. I know you're saying it don't. It's the lead up to that.
I'm on my quote of the day bag today, but I gotta ask you something, and this is just something off the top of the head because I've been saying this for a while. Weak excuses to me build weak people. Like, weak excuses build weak people, and hard truths create tough skin. Like, that's just a fact. That's how I always was with my players. That's why I always told JB, the white boy with the black kids, you were racist. No, go ask those kids. Like, the truth of the matter is we allow weak excuses, and then weak people get what? Killed. And now we're going to be out here tripping when John Morant takes a bullet because he's in fucking Memphis, by the way, the #1 murder capital of the world in 2025, other than a third world country, in the country that I'm saying. And now we're going to say what? When the cat gets some fucking wannabe who wants to take Ja's fucking chain because he's doing this shit on IG Live, now who's going to be the guy they blame? The coach, the mama, the daddy. The daddy's now a fanboy and not a father. Like, when are we going to stop the excuses? So to your question, as the coach, when you came in my office, he's getting motherfucked by me in a good way to save his life. And that's what I don't understand. We're not doing enough of that. You know what? To your point, though, I agree with you. We can't, because Mike Malone just got fired for doing it. That's the problem. We have this problem going on. So
now this is interesting, Jay. But this is a really interesting topic because me and you normally are eye to eye when it comes on how we would handle players. I actually think, and I may be completely on an island by myself, I would defend Ja if I was the head coach on this one. I would say you're punishing the player, not the behavior.
When do you ask yourself, though, when do you say, hey, come in here. I know you a fake-ass good boy. Stop fronting. And when do you say to yourself, though, Shaun, and I'm not fucking around. I'm asking Shaun if he was the head coach saying he's defending him. When are you telling yourself, Shaun, before he walks in the office, damn, does this motherfucker want to be saved? Like, you got to ask yourself that question first, in my opinion. Does this cat John want to be saved? Because if he don't want to be saved,
at least as far as what the public knows, since Ja has come back from suspension for the most part, I mean, he's cleaned it up.
It's been quiet. It's been quiet. He ain't did nothing.
Yeah, so I mean, at some point, I got to give a kid some grace. Once he puts a sustained, consistent pattern of better behavior up there, I don't want to. I don't know. This is an interesting one. I think this will come down to the relationship I have with Ja.
It's the bottom line, though. It's back to these young cats getting this entitlement or being enabled by a dad who sits on the sideline talking shit to Shannon Sharp, drinking and whiskey and shit, trying to be his homie now because he's made it or he thinks he's made it. But the fact of the matter is, we're one bullet away from sitting here like, damn, I should have been tougher on him. And that's why I can't do that. I don't want to have that regret. Like, I don't want to have the regret, like, I'm on your side, John. No, you're a kid still at the end of the day. And we got this combativeness issue with kids now calling themselves grown. No, I'm grown. You can't holler at me like that. That's the problem we have. And that's why we have so many wrongful murders and deaths and jailing and going to incarceration. We don't tell the kid what they need to hear. We only tell them what they want to hear right now in this generation because we're scared to lose our job because the kid will transfer 4 times in 4 years. Like, that's what I think we have a problem with. And I tell coaches every day, you got to stop being scared to lose this kid, dog. And I'm glad Fran Brown came out, Shaun, and said, you can enter the portal, but I can also put your ass in the portal now because I can go. Because, Shaun, I just told Smitty to start the show, and I was like, no, you better lucky that Shaun and I ain't coaching right now because I will flip this shit and go ahead and transfer a 5-star. I'll have a new one in 48 hours or less.
Hey, JB, boy, y'all want to be pros? I'm going to treat y'all like pros. Boy, you'll get for being late to practice. Conduct detrimental to the team.
That's what I'm saying. Like
everybody will be leaving y'all school.
That's fine.
I just don't
get.
I don't know.
Light.
Like here's the question. Here's the real question I have for John Morant if he's gonna walk in my office, Shaun. If he's gonna rock in my office, Smitty, are we dismissing the fact what's happening in the real world, and we're gonna just act like Memphis ain't popping off right now? Like in the country of big scheme of things, we're not gonna act like, hey, dog, unless you're at Bulletproof Hummers all day. Are we not gonna say that these cats out here killing rappers and
RP Young Dolph, homie? Like
these cats out here really trying to get active in Memphis, trying to put themselves up on the map as the murder capital.
Isn't that what Sauce Walker artist got killed a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, some rapper. Yeah. And then they killed that guy right back. They got him right back.
Yeah.
I don't even care, but in Houston,
Texas, forgot you,
No, the Houston Cats came to Memphis, killed a cat in Memphis. Then the Cats got him back, I guess. So, I'm just trying to figure out: is those are gangsters or thugs or whatever y'all want to call them in the Midwest? Is John Morant that? Because then you don't need to be playing. That's what I don't grab. We got to separate this. Are you a gangster, homie, or we know you're not? Like, let's
you a gangster or a bitch? Make your mind up.
Like then get the fuck out of the league because you're giving the NBA a bad eye. You're making Adam Silver look real soft right now, and making Adam Silver either shit or get out the pot because the whole league has a problem right now, and it's this, Shaun. When I make a three, and we're making it about John Morant, but he needs to stand on business and say it's banned in the league, just like the NFL did. Right now, it's only John Morant, and it's a bad precedent. And now John Morant's going to flip the script and throw a grenade last night. And now what's going to be next? Is he going to get a shank a motherfucker? Like, come on, what are we doing, homie? This is a joke.
All right, Shaun, one last response, and then I got to keep this train rolling. We got too many.
All right, let's go. I just want to say shout out to Memphis, man. Rendezvous, the Peabody Hotel, Fred's. It's on the best fried chicken in the world. There's some good people down there, too, man.
Shout out to Memphis, man.
Beale Street.